Hello, I'm Lindsay from Katie Sue Designs with a really great cake decorating tutorial where I'm going to show you how to decorate this so pretty cake here. And what I really think makes this cake stand out is the use of the rose stems mold on the side here. It's so intricate, but I'm just going to show you just how easy it is to use. So using the right products, using some tips that I give you to use this mold and attach your decorations to the cake. So let's get started. Here's the blank cake that I'm going to be piping onto. As you can see, I've made a little template here of where I want the swags to go, and I've just used a round cookie cutter just to imprint that onto the cake. We've got some royal icing, which I've coloured pink, using the Wilton number 18 tip. It's just a little open star tip, just to make a shell border. So let's get started. I'm going to go around the top in this Gem 2J, which is another open star tip. It's quite a large one. Another open star tip, this is a medium size one now. Now we're going to put some black dots all over the cake, and I'm going to use this black paint here from Rainbow Dust. This is a metallic black, but it doesn't actually look metallic when you get it on. This is one of my favourite black paints to use. And how I apply it is I've shaken the bottle and then I've just got the lid here. So there's a little bit of paint in the lid. That's what I use. And I've got a paintbrush. Now I don't use the brush end of the paintbrush. If you use the wrong end of the paintbrush, find one that's got quite a small end, depending on what size dots you want. So I don't want my dots to be too big. Just dip that into the paint lightly. You can test it on a little bit of paper first, just to make sure that you've got the right size before you go adding it to your cake. Because once it's on your cake, black, you have to be very careful because you're not going to be able to get it off. So take your time doing this and then just dot it on like so. And each time you do a new dot, just reapply the paint onto the end of your paintbrush. I'm trying to keep them all in an even pattern. So if I keep my hand at the same level, I'm not going to use a ruler to measure it out, but that's in line and that's in line with the horizontally and vertically. Just resting my wrist against the cake turntable just to help me get it right. So let's show you how to use the rose stems mold here. As you can see, it's got quite a lot of different elements in here, and we're going to be utilising all of these to add to our cake actually. So if you take a paintbrush, take a small amount of your white vegetable fat and just brush it into the mold, just to get into all the different crevices of the mold to stop the fondant from sticking in there basically. So we're going to be using two different colours to make this one rose here. So the sort of bluey green here for the leaves and the pink for the actual roses. Using a mixture of the pink and the peach. And they're from Rainbow Dust Pro Gel. They're really good for colouring your fondant. So just take some of your fondant and just start adding it into the mould with your fingertips, pressing it down into all the different spaces of the mould. And then if you have a Dresden tool like this, you can use that just to push your fondant into the more detailed areas. It's just a bit easier than using your fingertips. I've actually added just the right amount of pink there virtually. Just need a little bit more here. So just add that on top. I need to just push that down using my Dresden tool into this fine area of detail there. And I think this is where the rose stops, yeah. So making sure that none of your fondant has gone over the edge of the mould here, and it's all tucked into the mould and flush with the top of the mould or so. Now take some of your leaf colour. A little bit too much. Add that into the leaf area using your Dresden tool again in the same way. Work the fondant all the way around the mould. And when you get to this area, we actually want this green colour to overlap the pink slightly so that they stick together. So when it comes to demoulding this decoration, it all comes out in one piece rather than coming out in two separate colours. We want it all to come out in one piece. Now I've added a bit too much fondant to the mould, but that's not a problem. Just take something like a palette knife and just cut away the excess. And once you're satisfied that you've done that as best you can, pick up your mould. And this is quite a delicate, shallow mould. So you need to carefully go around the edge and just flex the mould slightly, just so that that fondant from the edge pulls away from the mould. It's a little bit more difficult around these areas of the stems, but it can be done. So that just ensures that the decoration is going to come out just really easily. So turn your mould over and then flex your mould. These moulds are super flexible. It just allows the decoration just to pop right out with ease. And there we go. That's one part of the rose stems mould. Isn't that just so beautiful? So leave that to the side to just dry off a bit just before we add it to the cake, while you make some more of the other decorations too. So let's get on with those. And here is the bigger rose stem that's in this mould. Again, put that to the side to dry. And then I might just make one of these next, a single rose stem. Now I'm going to show you how we're going to add them to the cake using edible glue. You can buy edible glue as it is out of a pot, or you can make it yourself. So I make mine myself, and I've made this out of some Tylo powder and some water added together, and it makes a gluey paste. So take a small paintbrush and just dip it into your edible glue. Now don't add too much glue to the back of your decoration. You just need the smallest amount to make it stick. If you use too much, your decoration can actually start sliding down your cake, and glue can leak out from the edges, creating a kind of a sticky, glossy effect on your cake. And we don't want to be able to see any of the glue as it dries. So just add a small smearing on there like that. Carefully handle your decoration and then add it to your cake, just however you see fit, really. So I'm going to put this one here. Gently press it down with your fingertips. Just use a very light touch, because you don't want to distort any of the rose at all. You may need to go in with your glue on some of the areas, just like around the edge here, just where I haven't added quite enough, but that's easily fixable. So I've just added a little bit more glue there. I'm going to add a little bit more glue to the back of this piece here, just to make sure that's stuck down. And then I'm going to take our other rose stem elements and just add them on in just a pretty way, just however you think looks nice. So just the same way, adding the glue onto the back of your fondant rose decoration. And then I'm going to pop that on there between these dots. I think that looks really beautiful.